6:15. I'm the first one up. I'm just about to put my face on and then pack the picnic, and then I'll wake everyone else up. And while they get washed and dressed, I'll go and load the car. Oh, why do we do this to ourselves? It will be great when we get there, but these early mornings are killers. That feels a little bit better, feel a little bit more human. So I'm ready to go now. Everyone else is awake except Harrison, so we'll wake him up shortly. I'm going to go and pack the picnic, start loading the car, and we'll be ready to go. Getting organised, I've just got the keys and a little note to drop off to my mum so she knows exactly what the cat needs. Our list of last minute bits to pack, so we've got the Kindles, our phones and chargers, face masks because they've all been in the wash. I needed another pair of leggings that I've just got out of the wash, hairbrush, toothbrushes, deodorant and my makeup bag. Pack the picnic. The boys just each take one blanket and a teddy. So I'm going to start gathering all of that up and adding it into the right bags. And then Kieran and I have just opened our cards because it's actually our wedding anniversary today. So thank you to everybody who has sent those. I'm not going to leave them on the kitchen side. We just happened to stand here and open them while we were organising. So I'll pop those all up in a minute before we go. And now I am actually, I've said it about 4 times already this morning, now I'm actually going to pack the picnic. I'm just going to start by making some rolls. I bought these white sub rolls from Tesco's, and I've got butter, and then I've got pastrami and wafer thin roast chicken, and this is a big block of cheese that's nearly finished from Costco. And then I'll just make some chocolate spread ones for the boys. I might make some honey ones as well because they all love a bit of honey. So here goes. So we have made it to Warwick Castle. We've just left the car now and are walking up through the car park to the main entrance. We made it in 2 hours without any stops, so that was good. But the boys are looking forward to exploring. We've now made it in. That's probably the most thorough bag check that we've had at any of the Merlin parks, and the boys have just found the horrible history's maze first of all, so we're going to head straight in. Oh, Reese, are you going to stay with me so I don't get lost? Oh, okay. It says our maze looks a little different. You can still get lost in time, but it's now a one-way route. Let's go. We've made it out of the other end of the maze. It was really good actually, although it was made one way for social distancing. It was actually good because it meant you got to see everything, whereas normally if you were just running around the maze you might miss areas, but it takes you through each of the areas. You just can't go in particular, you have to go in a particular order. Did you like the maze, guys? Yeah. Tyler just said, can we come back and do this again on Wednesday? So I'm sure we will. A few years ago there was an archery show here, but they've obviously turned it into just a huge social distancing picnic area, which is nice. But here goes. Oh, it is bumpy, isn't it? Whoa, what's that, Reese? Oh my goodness. You cut me half, George. Kieran and Harrison have just gone to look at the Kingmaker area. I think it's all about the rise of Henry VIII, I think. I'm not sure, Kieran will probably update us when he comes out. But it looked a bit dark and dingy in there, and Reese and Tyler did not seem so keen. So we have just come and we're just literally sat on the grass in the middle of the castle. We've got our picnic blanket out, so it is, it's about 11:30 anyway, so I think by the time Kieran and Harrison have finished what they're doing, we may just stay here and have our picnic and then go and do some exploring. There's a bit of a queue over here that you can see, that's to get into the actual castle area, so we might do that sort of after lunch. And then there is a Falconer's Quest show at 2:30, which we did that last time we came here and it was amazing. Like, I think sometimes I feel like when you watch a bird show, if you've seen one, you've seen them all, but I just remember here there were birds that I'd never even heard of and they were absolutely astounding. And then there's an area down near the river where you can go and see all of the different birds that they've got here. So obviously they don't use them all in the shows every day, so we're just going to sit here and wait for Kieran and Harrison to return and just enjoy the beautiful surroundings. That's Daddy to you. Just begun to climb the stairs. When we came last time, I came with my mum and the boys before Reese was born, and I stayed with Tyler asleep in the buggy, and my mum and dad had to climb all these stairs with Harrison. My mum told me I had to promise her I'd make it to the very top this time. So here goes. Oh my gosh, it is quite high though. We made it to the very top. Beautiful. We made it to the top in one piece, however we started walking down, and as soon as we got down about 3 of the steps in the spiral staircase, Reese freaked. So I've just had to carry him all the way down the spiral staircase, which is no mean feat, especially not when you're wearing a mask. So my glasses were getting all steamed up, I couldn't see what we were doing. My gosh, I wouldn't do that again in a hurry until all of the boys are big enough to manage all of the stairs independently. I mean, Reese can climb stairs independently, obviously, but he's obviously never faced a spiral staircase before. But we're now heading, Kieran's just gone off to get us some drinks, and we are heading round to the bird show. So we will catch up with you there. So we are just leaving Warwick Castle now. Did we have a good day, boys?
Yeah.
We all loved it. We've had a really good day, but I'm definitely glad we spread it over 2 days because we were all so tired after travelling up early this morning and then spending the day here. It's now 3:30. We're going to head back to our hotel, sort ourselves out before we head out to find somewhere for dinner. Ooh, it's a bit of a bumpy road. And then, like I say, we're back here on Wednesday to do the bits that we haven't got done today, and there's a couple of bits that the boys want to do again. What was your favourite bit, guys? The falcon show for Harry, the maze for Tyler. What did you like, Reese?
Ducks.
Seeing the ducks in the river. Oh, that's nice. So we'll catch you guys once we're in and checked in at our hotel. We have come to Wetherspoons for dinner, and we've been seated next to this big bookshelf, and Reese has helped himself and doing a nice bit of reading while we wait for our food. With the government's 50% off deal, it was absolutely an absolute bargain, so it's cost us under £19. Good evening, guys. So we had a really nice meal at Wetherspoons, and then we went for a little walk around the local area just to see what we could find. Looking for something to do tomorrow, really, but still haven't really decided what we're going to do. The weather's not looking great tomorrow, so we will see. And now we are back at the hotel. Reese wants to be in my face, apparently. Gigi boy. We just FaceTimed my mum and my sisters quickly and had a little chat with them. Told them all about our day, didn't we? Talk to Nanny and Rara and Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Granddad.
Not Granddad, no. He was there though, wasn't he? We just didn't talk to him. So now me and Reese are tucked up in our bed. Hopefully he's going to go to sleep soon. He was looking really tired. I thought he was going to drop off, and then saw something happened. I think Kieran knocked on the door to grab a cup, and that was it. He is now wide awake. So I've just put something on the telly. We're just going to snuggle up here and hope that he drops off to sleep soon, aren't we? And then once he's dropped off, I might make myself a nice cup of tea and lay in bed and watch TV until I fall asleep. So a nice chilled evening here. And I think Kieran... No, we'll turn the light off in a minute, okay? Kieran took the big two to choose some sweets out of the snack bag, and they are having a little movie night in their room. So looks like I've got the easy job of this one. We might swap tomorrow. I might go in the room with the big two and Kieran can come in here with Reese. Although I don't know if Reese will let that happen because he's a bit of a mummy's boy, aren't you? Are you tired? We had a long day, didn't we? Are you going to go sleep now? Say night-night. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Good boy. We'll see you tomorrow. Reese is finally asleep. I love that this morning I asked each of the boys to pick a teddy. Tyler picked a little Sonic, Harrison picked his little Leroy from Lilo and Stitch, and Reese picked up his 5-foot long snake. But it's his favourite, he loves it. So hopefully he gets a good night's sleep now, ready for the day ahead of us tomorrow. Sleep tight, buddy. Good morning, guys. It is about 6:30, and after Reese went to sleep last night, I got all of our snacks out of the bag and put them in this little area.
There's no more.
They're in the packet so that the boys could just help themselves, because if it had just stayed in the bag, I would have ended up taking it all home because they wouldn't have realised it was there. So now Reese has woken up in his element. He's already eaten a packet of raisins, some grapes, a couple of biscuits and a tropical fruit juice. What else are you going to have? Some cookies? I've just texted Kieran, but it doesn't look like any of those guys in that room are awake yet. So we're just going to hang out here. We're watching Thomas the Tank Engine and feasting our little hearts out. So we're heading out for a nice warm breakfast. It's a bit of a rainy day, so hoping a warm breakfast might fill us up and keep us going, and hopefully the rain might stop. I realised I've made a bit of an error. We've left all of our wellies and raincoats in the car, and because of the town centre location, our car is parked about 6-7 minute walk away. So one of us is going to have to make that dash to the car to get all of our wellies and raincoats before we can head out anywhere. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So Reese has ordered beans on toast, and he's literally taken one look at my plate and gone, "I want your bacon." Tyler's got a little cooked breakfast, big cooked breakfast for Daddy and for me, and Harrison has gone for honey porridge, toast and jam because he's a fuss pot. Would you like some of my bacon? Good boy. Are you an elephant too? We just come out to explore the local area and see what we can find. You going to hold on with your brothers? You're just being an elephant there. The boys found these little elephant statues. We love elephants in our family. They were my nan's favourite animal. So they always make us think of her. So we have been and had a look around the local shopping centre, and we popped into the Entertainer and got the boys just a couple of cheap little things, an activity book and a new toy car each to keep them entertained if we do end up getting stuck in the hotel room if this rain doesn't let up. But for now it has stopped. So we've come to the car, we've changed into our wellies, and we're going to go and explore a local park. Although the rain has stopped, obviously there's lots of puddles and the grass is going to be all wet, so I thought we would get our wellies on just to be on the safe side. So we will show you what we find. The boys are happy because we found a park to play in. Might get wet bottoms, but who cares? They're going to have fun. Is that good? Is that good, Ty?
But I need someone to push. I'm gonna stop that. Your arms. Look how tall I am. Whoa! How tall I am. What is right there? Which is that right here? What are you?
Let Tyler have one. Put it down on the floor. Did it?
Japanese
We have just found a really special geocache that so there were a couple who had their wedding photos taken in this part of I believe we're in Jefferson Gardens, and on their first wedding anniversary they came back and hid this geocache here, so Tyler's going to open it up and see what is inside.
Don't stop. It is.
Oh look, a little
Everything
pot.
to take, put in.
Right, open it up. Is there anything else inside there?
Hey, look at this.
Oh, that's just a little information sheet about geocaching for people that might not know what it is and pick it up. Then there's the little logbook and everything inside. Oh, right, I found some treasure in there.
Just a couple.
Pop it back in.
That's who hid it.
Oh, we wanted to.
Oh, that's really lovely. Whoa, good balancing. I have definitely found the bonus of having a big family and needing, well, not a big family. 5 isn't a big family, I don't think, but a bigger family than a Travelodge hotel, and most hotels cater for, is having 2 rooms. So we were all just in mine and Reese's room, just watching TV. The boys have been playing some games and snacking on some of the food that we've got after we've been out in the park all morning. And I was like, oh God, they're so noisy. Oh, I'm just going to pop and get something from your room, Kieran. So I've come across and I'm now laying on his bed wondering how long before any of them come and set for me. I'll give it about 30 seconds to be fair, but those 30 seconds of peace will be bliss. We're just trying to find somewhere to go for dinner tonight as well. We found a few ideas, but Harrison is just so fussy, so difficult to eat out with. He literally eats chicken nuggets and chips, which is obviously what he had last night at Wetherspoons. We don't really want to go there again, to be honest. It was really, you know, it's really nice, but it's just a Wetherspoons. We found Bill's, that looks quite nice, which is just up the road. Me and Kieran really like the look of the menu that they've got at the moment, but they don't do chicken nuggets. So Harrison would literally end up eating garlic bread and chips. So I'm not sure if we'll go for it. But everywhere else is, yeah, I don't know, we just can't find anything that we all fancy. But I'm sure we will find something and we will show you where we end up going. Good morning guys, it is just coming up for 8:30 and we've packed everything up and we are ready to head off down to Warwick Castle for the day. I've just made our hot dogs for lunch and we've got all of our luggage ready to go over here and the boys are just having 5 minutes of fun before we leave. Here we are, all packed up, ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to doing the most today?
The maze and the bird show.
Maze and the bird show.
Bird show and maze.
Both the same. What are you looking forward to doing today, Reese? You don't know? Are you going to watch the birdies again?
No.
Do you want to climb all the way up the stairs again? You do, but you didn't like that bit.
Harry's going to go up the
We will see what we get up to today.
Mum.
We have just been to a little independent bakery called Savvy's and all chosen a cake to have with our lunch today. So Reese has got a gingerbread man, he's carrying them all in the little bag. The big 2 boys chose homemade cornflake cakes, but they've got like big flakes and all sorts on top. Kieran's got Millionaire's shortbread and I've got Millionaire's flapjack, which looks delicious. We're just heading back to the car park now. We've loaded up the car already and then we pop back to the bakery. We're going to go and see what the damage is for parking so we parked about 3:30 on Monday and it's obviously going to be about 9 o'clock Wednesday that we're leaving. So, oh sorry, I'm walking on the road. Good boy, you keeping mummy safe? You keep safe too, yeah? Not bad at all, it's £9.50 for sort of 36 hours parking roughly, so quite happy with that. Oh, no. We have made it almost an hour before opening time, but that's fine because there was a big queue for the Great Hall all of on Monday when we came, so we want to try and head straight there and hopefully get straight in, so should be one of the first people to the gate. Also meant we got into the first car park because when we came on Monday we had probably about 20-minute walk back to the car, so now we're nice and close. We are the first in the queue with about half an hour till opening time. We're just waiting to go through into the main entrance. The boys have actually just gone off. Kieran spotted that there's a geocache just outside the castle grounds, so they've just gone off to find that, and I am holding our spot in the queue. We've just got all our bags off the buggy ready for bag check. The bag check was really thorough here when we came on Monday, and so obviously the temperature checks are the same all the Merlin parks, but yeah, I was really impressed with the bag check and everything, so we are getting ready to explore. So we have explored the Great Hall, which was really interesting, and then the boys wanted to take me through the Kingmaker area, which they went through the other day, but I stayed with Reese, but they said it wasn't too scary, so we all went through there today. And now we have come to explore Peacock Gardens, because we saw the peacocks when we were here on Monday. Oh, you want to get out? Good boy. But they were too interested in everyone eating their picnics, so we're going to go and have a look around Peacock Gardens. The boys have spotted a peacock already, so they are off to try and see if they can get close enough to see it properly. Just arrived back to watch the Falconer's Quest bird show again. We've arrived nice and early, so we've got a spot right at the middle on the benches, rather than before we were sat sort of over on the grass over in that area. So hopefully we'll get a really good view and I'll get some good footage of all of the birds. I've just made our little hot dogs. They seem really warm, so hopefully they'll be good from the flask. So this one's yours with ketchup on. There you go. Yeah, these ones are going to be Tyler's and Harry's and Daddy's. You going to eat your hot dog? Nice? Yay! So we have done just about everything that is open here. The only thing that was open on Monday that isn't open today is, I think it's called the Conqueror's Fortress, which is basically the original part of the castle, but it's all sort of crumbling away now, but it's like a big hill and you can walk up there, but it's not open today, and the area behind there is all cordoned off, so I don't know if there's an issue up there or something, but the boys have asked to come back and do the Horrible Histories maze, so we're just going to head there and do that again. And then there was just a little archery show on that we caught the last couple of minutes of, and that's back on again in about an hour, so I think we might head back and watch that as well. We are done. After a really lovely few days, it's time to hit the road and make our way home and go and find Salem, which the boys are very excited about.